Hello, Pisces. This is Donna, and this is the general reading for the month of April. I'm going to start out with the theme for the month, which is She Feels, She Knows. I feel like the overall message is don't get too hooked up on the feeling part of this. There's a bit of overwhelm. There's a bit of almost uh, allowing yourself to be so blanketed by the feelings that you're almost being suffocated by them, almost being buried by them. You're being asked to realize that what you feel is valid, and from that, just take from it what you know. So when you get and when you wrap a blanket around you, feel the warmth. Know that it's warm. You don't need to get another blanket and another blanket and another blanket and just be undulated with so many blankets that you get suffocated by it. So know what you feel, validate it, and allow it to be enough, knowing to just then move on. Take from it what you need to warm yourself and move on. But there's definitely an overall sense of getting a little too lost in the feeling, and you're being asked not to do that this month, the month of April. Don't allow yourself to be smothered by the feelings. They're valid, know it, and then just allow it to help you move on. How do you do that? Oh, we have the Tower. Okay, so how do you do that with the Tower energy? Just really realize what you know. What you know is what you know, and that's enough. Oh, this is tough because we get kind of to the point sometimes where we take security and thinking things through, and then kind of going through the motions in our mind, trying to map out all the possibilities, every which way they can go. And you're being asked to take it as it is. These Tower energies, these crumbling feelings, the instability, recognize it for what it is, and then just keep going. Don't allow it to become your focal point. Don't allow it to smother you. Move out of the way. Move out of the way when things begin to crumble. You can always go back and clean up once the dust settles. And that's okay. That is an okay option, especially when you're getting overwhelmed. It is an okay option to check out just a little bit. It does not make you a bad person. See it for what it is. Know it for what it is. Let that knowing be enough. Serve the purpose in that moment, and that's it. Walk away. You can come back when the dust settles, and that's an okay option. You're being told that is an okay option. Your strength, we have Princess of Cups. Your strength is really understanding how beneficial your emotions are, and along with that, knowing how to draw the line. Yes, your emotions are valid. Yes, having that sort of empathy and love and feeling for other people and wanting to help other people is good. And they are attributes of good people, good human beings, the characteristics that we long for more of the population at large to have. But it can be your demise if you drown yourself in your own cups. Don't drown yourself in your own cup. Again, I feel like this whole message is really kind of honing in on you have the capacity to overwhelm yourself and really drown yourself, really suffocate yourself. I mean, the analogies just keep coming as far as just, it's too much. It's just too much. And you're just being told, recognize that, and don't allow yourself to get smothered by it. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed. Don't allow yourself to be crushed. Don't allow yourself to be drowned. You're just being told to give yourself permission to find a line and draw it. You can be empathetic, but you know, if you spend all your time and energy giving all of that empathy to so many people, they will suck you dry, and you there's nothing left. Then you won't be available to help people who need you. And you don't want that any more than your ancestors or your guides or whoever it may be that is connected to you. So know your limits and stay within them. When you're cold, wrap up with one blanket, not a couple hundred. When things are crumbling, know when you can help and know when you need to walk away and come back when the dust is settled. When you are tapping into being tenderhearted and caring to other people, know that being empathetic is good and is a good characteristic of a human. But if you're not careful, you'll be bled dry. Know when your cup is getting empty and when you need to go fill it, and go fill it accordingly. You need to take care of your reserves. You need to be very aware of when it's time to give and when it's time to give to yourself so that you can give again. This is very crucial for this month for you. And I think all giving needs to start with you first and then flow from there. So I hope that helps you for this month. I hope it gives you some clarity and insight and some encouragement. I hope you have a good April, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Many blessings.